Hey y'all. So about a week ago, I recorded a video where I was real, I was raw, I let it all hang out. I shared something about myself in a way that I don't normally, and I don't know, maybe I'm just getting into a bad habit, and pretty soon I'm just going to be confessing left and right and giving y'all too much information about myself in every single video. And maybe I shouldn't let this happen, but I'm going to let it happen one more time. All right, for one additional video, you're gonna get one additional video. That is this one, where I'm real and raw, and where I share something with y'all that I didn't think I would actually share. It's not the kind of thing that I typically would offer to my my video viewership. Nothing against y'all, I just don't like to get all personal, and it's a trap you can fall into if you're on the internet at all, even in a very low-key kind of way, with low engagement, such as myself. But here goes. I'm going to say what's on my mind here, because yesterday I had this really bad experience, and I want to talk about it. Okay, so yesterday I was going for a walk. It wasn't in this neighborhood. This is a nice neighborhood. It was somewhere else. I'm not going to even say where. I don't want to give them any publicity. I know I'm taking kind of a chance, even as it is, of outing myself or whatever. I don't know what that would mean. I'm already pretty much out, but I don't know. Sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of nervous about sharing this, because it's something really, really personal and close to the heart, and I just need y'all to try to understand. All right, you might be inclined to just be dismissive of me, because you might think to yourself, what is he going on about? What's the problem with that exactly? But I'm gonna, if you can listen, if you can just sit back and listen for a few minutes, really hear me out. All right, don't speak, don't object to me, even in your mind. Just listen. Then maybe you can understand what I'm saying and understand what I'm trying to process right now. Yesterday I was going for a walk in this different neighborhood than the one I'm in now, and there were a lot of other people out, and normally that's fine. I'm not that social, but it's okay. If you want to walk too, that's fine. But yesterday I got catcalled 3 different times. 3 different times. And I'm not even going to repeat the things that were said to me. I'm going to let you use your imagination there. Just know that it was completely degrading, and I just, the first time it happened, and it's happened so many times before, and I think, oh well, that sucks, but so it happened again, I'll just forget about it. I've kind of gotten I've grown a little bit of an immunity to this sort of thing. I've toughened up about it. I've gotten a little calloused over it. But then it happened again, like 5 minutes later. This other girl passes me, and she looks me up and down like I'm a piece of meat. Like that's all I am to her. And then she says something even more degrading, even more foul, even more disgusting. And at that point, I'm just sort of like, you really, honey, you really think that that's going to make me want to go home with you? You saying something like that to me? No. I think you are a pig, okay? I think you are an absolutely appalling human being. And yes, I know you're actually a human being. I'm not gonna call you. I mean, I said you were a pig a moment ago, but that was metaphorical, okay? You know, what's the mentality with girls like that? All right, get together. Sorry. Hit pause for a second. Let me just sit here and listen to the cicadas, the calming sound of the cicadas for a second. Let me just say, I'm so glad to live in a neighborhood where this kind of thing is not tolerated. Where men like me can walk the streets and not have women come up to us and say absolutely unconscionable things about our bodies. Okay, so it happened a second time. I'm like, wow, double whammy, right? Double whammy. But I think it's over. It must be over. I mean, I don't know. There's some other people coming up now. Oh boy, here comes another girl walking her dog. A girl in her 20s, you know, and I see she's got this kind of gross, you know, horny look on her face, and I'm like, oh no, no. And I'm just holding myself together here, you know, barely keeping it together. I'm telling myself, you know, do not react, because if you say something, or if you do something, then everybody says, oh well, you know, I guess he can handle it. I guess he took care of business, right? Well, so what? So what if I punched her in the face? I didn't, okay, but so what if I had? You know, would that have really shown that I could take it? Would that make it okay? Sorry. All right. So yeah, the third girl, blonde, in her 20s, great tits. She says these. I mean, I think it's going to be okay. I think, all right, she's looking at me leeringly, but she thinks just because she's all, you know, she's got blonde hair and, you know, gorgeous legs and you know, she just thinks she's so great, you know. She just thinks because she can get away with it, right? Because she says these kinds of things to guys. If she says these kind of things to guys, they just go, oh. Well, it doesn't matter, okay? This is what I don't want to hear, this excuse. I don't want to hear, oh, these were just girls that weren't attractive. If they were attractive, then you would have been flattered. I don't want to hear that, okay? I don't want to hear that, because they were, for your information, attractive. It didn't matter. It was still absolutely demeaning. So the third girl passes by me. She says her thing. I keep it together. By now I'm seething, shaking. To make it even worse, her dog licks licks my thigh, jumps up and licks my thigh, and the girl says, "Ooh, see, even my dog's into you." Huh. Like that's supposed to be clever. Like I'm supposed to just giggle. I'm just supposed to say, hee hee hee. No. No. I shook my head. I said, no, this is not okay. This is not okay. Little Missy. Little Miss Sorority Girl who thinks she can get away with this kind of thing. That is not okay. I mean, that is not okay. When I say it's not okay, that almost sounds like I'm saying it is okay. I'm not saying that. So yeah, that happened. And I just want to let me just append this. Let me just finish this off by saying, you know, those of you, those guys out there who maybe don't think of yourselves as conventionally handsome, okay? I just want to tell you, you know, maybe you think, boy, maybe you're thinking to yourselves, oh, I should be so lucky. I should be so lucky as to have that happen to me. Well, let me just tell y'all something. You're the lucky one, okay? You are, you don't know how good you have it just getting ignored. Just getting ignored by really attractive girls in their mid-20s. You don't know how good you have it. I wish I were you. All right? I envy you. Okay? Be careful what you wish for. That's all I would say. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound love and light to everybody out there. I don't mean, let me try to end this on an uplifting note. I think that if girls could just get together and acknowledge, you know, if I know there are good women out there. I think if the good women out there said to the women who do these kinds of things, look, you know, just like in the Gillette ad, hey there, no, don't do that. Don't do that to him. I think if the good women out there were to speak up, all right, I'm talking to the good women out there. If you were to speak up and say something, well, maybe that's redundant, but again, I'm a little flustered right now, so you just have to pardon me. Then if you would just let them know, like when you're hanging out together at your sorority party and you're drinking and you're saying, hey, I saw this hot piece of ass the other night. He was in his mid-50s and he was just like, I had to say something to him. You know, I just had to mime cunnilingus, or I guess it would be fellatio. I had to mime fellatio at him, or maybe it would be cunnilingus if you know, if it was a threesome deal with another woman. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. You know, if next time the good women out there at your sorority parties, you know, when you're a hot mom and you're talking to other hot moms in your upper middle class white neighborhoods, you know, and you're getting a little rowdy because you've had a little too much, I don't know, what is it, you upper middle class moms like to drink to get rowdy. I wouldn't even know. Obviously, I don't know. I wish I could come up with something specific, because that would make the satire more biting, but I can't think of what the drink would be. But anyway, you're drunk, and one of your friends says, you know what I said to this hot 55-year-old that I saw walking through my neighborhood the other day? If you said something, excuse me, but that man is a person. He deserves to be treated with respect. When you talk to him that way, you not only demean him, you demean yourself. You degrade yourself. Because I really think it's got to be from other women, okay? Y'all have got to be the ones. The good women have got to be the ones to step up. You know, when good women do nothing, bad women can just leer and sneer and say all manner of disgusting things about my body and the bodies of other men like me who are, I don't know, thought of as desirable for whatever reason. So it's got to come from you. It's got to come from you good women out there, all right? And that's my challenge for good. That's my good woman challenge, all right? You need to speak up. You need to say something. Next time, don't just laugh it off. Don't just think to yourself, ugh, that's obnoxious, but I don't want to get involved. I don't want to create a scene. It's not my business. No, it is your business. It's everyone's business. It's the business of humanity, okay? It's a human issue. It's not just a man's issue. It's a woman. It's not just a woman's issue either. It's a human issue. That's it. Thank y'all for listening. I hope you stayed through the whole video. If you didn't, then I guess you didn't, but let me know if you stayed to the end. And honestly, if you're just going to be degrading, I'm going to censor, I'm going to erase your comment, and I'm going to block you, okay? If you're just going to be degrading, then prepare to be blocked. All right. But if you've got something constructive to say, if you've got something worthwhile to say, then I'm interested in hearing from you. All right. That's all. That was hard. I don't even know if I'm going to post this, but right now I think I have to. I think it's my duty. Okay.